Old Nintendo Gamer.
And son.
Hello and welcome to our daily Nintendo News Roundup on December the 21st, 2020. To keep up with all of Nintendo's news, please subscribe and give us a like. Immortals Fenyx Rising has received an update to version 1.0.4. This includes some performance improvements and a lot more. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin director Nal was asked, because of the success of his game, whether we'd see a sequel in the Sakuna universe. He had this to say: "Once I finish making a game, I don't feel like making anything similar for a while, but this time we've received such a positive reaction from our players that I'd like to think we could do something. I suppose it depends on what kind of ideas we can come up with, although I don't have anything in mind at the moment. Don't hold your breath for a sequel just yet." There's been a lot of news from Japan this weekend, and the first piece, Dragon Ball FighterZ, received a trailer showing Super Baby 2, which we confirmed 2 days ago, but now the release date of January the 15th has been confirmed, as has the next fighter. No release date on Go Getter SSJ4 just yet, but we know he's coming soon. The Quintessential Quintuplets Natsu no Omoide mo Kotuobon is an adventure game based on the anime of the same name. It's launching in Japan on March 25th, no Western details just yet. Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel has been announced for Switch. There are no concrete details, except that the card game will let you take on characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's anime. The Legend of Heroes series is to get a new game on Switch, entitled Hajimari no Kiseki, which previously released on PlayStation 4, but the Switch version doesn't have a Western release announced as of yet. The House in Fata Morgana, Dreams of the Revenants edition, has a release date in Japan of March the 25th. This will be physical and digital, and will definitely be heading west, but we don't have a release date yet. Shoot-em-up game Raiden 4 Cross Mikado Remix is coming to the Switch in Japan on April the 22nd. We'll keep you posted if anything comes west, as previous games in the series have. Shigeru Miyamoto had an interview with The New Yorker and talked about serious themes in video games. He had this to say: "Video games are an active medium. In that sense, they don't require complex emotions from the designer. It's the players who take what we give them and respond in their own ways. Complex emotions are difficult to deal with in interactive media. It's been involved in movies, and passive media is much better suited to take on these themes. With Nintendo, the appeal of our characters is that they bring families together. Our games are designed to bring a warm feeling. Everyone is able to enjoy their time playing or watching. For example, when I was playing with my grandchild recently, the whole family was gathered around the television. He and I were focused on what's happening on the screen, but my wife and others were focused on the child, enjoying the sight of him enjoying the game. I was so glad we were able to produce something that facilitated this kind of communal experience. That's the core of Nintendo's work, to bring smiles to players' faces, so I don't have any regrets. If anything, I wish I could have provided more cheer and more laughter." There are a few more holiday sales for the North American Switch eShop, starting with Ubisoft, and moving on to Bandai Namco's Winter Meltdown sale. Both Ubisoft's and Bandai Namco's sales are live until December the 31st. Minecraft Dungeons has received an update to version 1.7.3.0. This addresses a few issues, but also includes a Chills and Thrills seasonal event, which has started, featuring 6 new winter-themed trials, with 2 new trial modifiers, including a changing number of chests, changing the cooldown on artifacts, and invisible mobs. Forever Entertainment is moving into the business of physical releases under the moniker of Forever Limited. It's unveiled its first 3 games, physical editions for Panzer Dragoon Remake, Thief Simulator, and Sparkle Ultimate Collection. All these include limited and unlimited sets, and pre-orders are open for all 3 games at the official Forever Limited website. There's a link in the description below. The Traffix puzzle game Traffix is coming to the Switch on December the 21st. When the DS and 3DS were in full flow, certain game-selling locations would have had a Nintendo Zone. This would allow you to connect to the services and access such content as demos, trailers, and more. Nintendo used to send out DS cartridges to these locations, which would hold Nintendo Zone data, but eventually strip back the original DSi hardware, leaving a single touchscreen, 2 LEDs, and a charging port. And the video you're looking at right now shows that device in action, one for the collectors. Shown in the Super Nintendo World Direct, the exclusive merchandise Tokotoko Mario will come in 2 versions, with a warpipe or the red shell. The Tokotoko Mario toy basically lets you simulate Mario walking by moving the character along. Farming Simulator 20 has received an update on Switch, which fixes some bugs and optimizes game content, but it's also included the ability to exit vehicles and walk around. CrossCode received a new update to 1.0.11 on Switch, and you can now access the Holiday Man quest during December and January, located in Bergen Village. There'll be yet another update to CrossCode when it receives New Game Plus functionality, which should go live in early January. And lastly today, Stardew Valley's major 1.5 update has had more elements introduced. There'll be the new beach farm type, as well as the advanced game options menu. Still no release window for this update yet. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give us a like if you've enjoyed our content. You can also check out our other great content on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and the Any Café podcast from all good podcast providers. Just follow the links in the description below.